Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the...
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure unboxing and review, we're going to be looking at the Studio Series 86 Decepticon Sweep. So, what we're going to do with this video, we're going to unbox him live in a second and have a look at everything that comes inside the packaging. We're also going to do some comparisons with him and, of course, Scourge from the same toy line. We'll also do some comparisons with, I know he didn't have a G1 self, but this is, of course, G1 Scourge, which you can see they've got a much more similar colour scheme too. And then, of course, we can do some comparisons or displays, shall we say, with some of the other figures in sort of the same toy line and have some nice displays. Right, so before we get started, I need to thank Robot Recruits, because that is who I pre-ordered this guy from, and they shipped it out to me nice, quickly and safely as soon as it came in stock. Before we get started then, let's have a look at the box. And we've got the lovely artwork there of Sweep at the bottom. We've got the fact there that it's saying 86, and it's also got 10. So this is the 10th figure released in this particular toy line from Transformers the movie. We've got some lovely artwork there again on the side with the 86 and him. If we switch around to the back, we can see it's going to take 19 steps to transform him. And we've got a nice little diorama as well behind it. Right then, let's have a look. So this is a Voyager class figure, and to be honest, the Scourge figure is quite big as well. So it's not just about the height, it's quite wide. And again, I really like this figure. That's probably one of the main reasons that I went and got it. Initially, when I first saw it, I'm not going to lie, I was a bit disappointed. I didn't really have any interest in it at all, but the more and more I look at it, and the fact that the colour scheme is very G1-esque was one of the main reasons why I did decide to get it, because it is just a very slight retool. It is something as simple as the hand, which I'm going to show you in a second. But again, I like the colour scheme, and it's really apparent now how different the colours are compared to that figure. Right, so inside the packaging then, of course, we've got the instructions there. We've got his blaster and, of course, the blast effect. And there is the amazing, I love these. I love these. These are so good. They're nice and robust, nice and thick. And I know I say this quite a lot, but the Netflix ones was such a disappointment. But what I'm going to do now then, I'm going to set him free from this and I'll come straight back to you. Right then, so here he is. Let's have a quick look at him. So we'll start off with articulation. This won't take too long because with it being a new figure, it's pretty much as we'd expect, got everything. So we've got the head twist, and we have got the tilt. You can see there that it is definitely nodding. We've got full articulation in the shoulders round to the side. Sometimes they're hindered though by the back of all this obviously spaceship kibble that he's got there. You've got bicep or forearm, however you want to refer to it. You've got the full waist swivel, you've got hips, you've got knees, and of course we've got ankle tilt as well. And he looks stunning. So I suppose I need to clarify what I meant when I first saw this guy, when they were, as I say, on Hasbro and they were talking about all the new figures. I was just disappointed that we didn't get a completely different character, because obviously there are only 10 figures in and already they're using same molds. I just wanted a different character, but like I said, in hand with him, with this color scheme, I'm absolutely loving it. I'll do a proper comparison again later, but you can see the difference there. It really is very different. So of course this is more cartoon accurate, and this guy is a little bit more, well, G1-esque with the colors. The other things that come with him are, of course, he's got his blaster. This time, of course, it is the lighter blue, and he's got this part, the blast effect. One thing to be aware of, this just does seem a little bit more flimsy to me. As you can see, I pretty much bent it, taking it out of the packaging, but it didn't break. That's the most important thing. And we've got this lovely scene at the back, which is going to be brilliant for when I get reformatted Galvatron in there as well. Okay, what we're going to do now, we're going to move on to, I suppose it's like a bonus mode. And what it is, it's the mode which was used in the cartoon as well. You can see there where you can actually see his face when he's in his alternate mode. So we're going to come back and he's going to be in. Okay then, so as you can see, this is, I suppose, the bonus mode, but it's good that they've got it in the instructions, because it's really quite clever, because everything still seems to tab together. It really is very good, as you can see. I like it, and it's just, I suppose, again, another thing. Of course, you'll be able to do it with the normal Scourge, but it's nice that they put it in, because as I've said before, it is in the cartoon. So there again, is the picture of it in the cartoon, and it is nice that they have been able to replicate it. You can still attach everything as you could in the other mode, but yeah, I wanted to show you that on camera. And what I'm going to do right now then is, of course, we will go the full transformation process, and we will put him into his proper alternate mode and then do some more comparisons with him. So then, here he is in his full alternate mode. Quick apologies for not doing the transformation process on camera. That will be uploaded in a separate video. I just want to keep the length of this video down. And again, I like it. I really, really like this. Whether it's just the colour scheme, I think it's just bringing back a lot of memories from my childhood, to be honest. As I say, this is, of course, the original G1 Scourge, especially with the blue hard roof as well. And yeah, maybe it's just that. I just like the fact that it's got this slightly different colour scheme. Again, just to show you, it's so different. Alternate mode, again, brilliant. You've got all these ports here where you can attach fossilizers, blast effects, whatever you want. You can attach the gun to the side like so. We've then, of course, got the blast effect that you could either put on the gun or, of course, on the end of this. There you go. This mine's still bent from taking it out of the package, but yeah, there you go. It's yeah, I like it. I do like it. And I know it's just a redeco, and I always say that they're really, really good at redecos, but with this one, they've totally won me over. Right, we're going to come back for the final time in the robot mode, do a few more comparisons and do some nice group shots. Okay, so we're back for the final time. We're going to do some comparisons. We're going to do some poses with this amazing little backdrop. But of course, as promised, what I wanted to show you was the other difference. Apart from the colour, which I've touched on quite a few times, and it really is a very, very minor difference. So on sweep in my right hand, see he has the closed left fist and open right. Scourge has the opposite. And it literally is, that's the smaller difference. There you go. Right, let's just move him out of the way for a second. Again, loving this backdrop. Let's put his gun in his hand and pose him. So, of course, as I say, you can also attach things with the fossilizers, with the blast effects. You could even attach it there if you want on his foot. That looks like it's going to be a 5mm hole, is it? Yep. Is it? Yep. So I suppose you could, if you wanted to, with some fossilizer effects, power him up. Again, he looks brilliant inside that there. In fact, he's probably going to look even better if I put this guy next to him there. Is he going to balance? Probably not. Let's have a look. And I like that straight away. That looks really good. I suppose that you can now build the army of the sweeps, can't we? Like so. Yeah, that's looking really good. Let's just move these guys out of the way because I want to do a quick Generation 1 comparison as well. So let's just get rid of the backdrop, pop this here, and again, this is where you'll see the colour comparison really come to play. It's very much more like this particular colour. There it is. I've got one other Scourge to show you, which, to be honest, the new guys, and again, I know it's Sweep, not Scourge, it's just in a different league compared to this guy. This guy was such a disappointment, and especially compared to the newer one that we've got now. So let's have a look then how this would display. What we're going to do then, let's go with the reformatted Galvatron. No, we'll go with normal one first. Normal Galvatron there, and then of course we can do Cyclonus. I'm going to put this particular sweep all the way back there. In fact, no, he's got to go at the front, hasn't he, because he's the new one. And then of course we can have Scourge at some point behind him, but you can really army build now. I just feel sorry for the people who weren't able to get the initial Scourge. He just seems so hard to track down, but we need to wrap this video up. He is good. He is, of course, a straight up redeco with slight retool of Scourge, so if you're missing him, you could perhaps get away with getting Sweep instead. But yeah, I like him. I do like him. I like the colour scheme. And on a note of what I said earlier, I just hope that on the rest of the Studio Series lineup that we just get different characters with different molds instead of the same ones, because there's so many figures out there and they do seem to be doing an amazing job at the moment with this toy line. So I hope they continue. So guys, hope you enjoyed looking at him. Hope it helped with your decision if you wanted to get one for yourself. Keep your ideas and suggestions coming forward. Drop me a comment if there's anything you'd like me to show. And please take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment. And don't forget to subscribe.